Tonight, we're gonna learn Unit 3B grammar, defining relative clauses. And now, please welcome your host for the learning this Wednesday tonight, Mr. Phú Sĩ. Alright, welcome all of you guys to our next episode of Learning English with Sĩ. And today is Friday, and we will start a new week. Happy Monday. We are here now at the Unit 3. Okay, so tonight we'll move on to the next section. Next section, it is the second Unit 3B. We'll do grammar tonight. We'll talk about defining relative clauses. What is it about? We'll find out now. Open your books into page number 25. Page 25 to take a look at the exercise number 1. Read the text. Who does Tommy Lynch work for? Okay, so let's read. The best job in the world. This is Tommy Lynch. The picture right next to it. A man whose job is to test the water slides. It is a job which almost every young person would love. He travels to holiday resorts which have water slides, has a go on them, and reports back to the travel company where he works. There are lots of people who would like to do Tommy's job, so his company can expect a lot of applications when he leaves. Oh, so I can see that it's a water slide right over there. In the water park, you love it because it is summer. You see those things, then you feel really relaxed, you know. Summer has come. Ready for that? Okay, so we have read through a bit. So let's answer the question. What does Tommy Lynch work for? Who does Tommy Lynch work for? Okay, I can answer that. It is, he works for a travel company. Yes, a travel company. Because it's set right over there. It is a job which almost every young person would love. He travels to holiday resorts which have water slides, has a go on them, and reports back to the travel company where he works. Okay, so he works for the travel company. It is a place where he works. Okay, he works for a travel company. Okay, so let's move on to the Learn This box. Let's take a read. Okay, Learn This box. Relative pronouns. Relative pronouns, maybe relative or relative, I don't know. Like the who, whose, where, and which. Those are the relative pronouns, and we'll put that into 4 blanks in the 4 lines right over there as the description, the definition of the meaning of a word. Okay, we use blah 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 for things and animals. Okay, for things and animal we'll use which. Alright, which we'll use for things and for animals. For pronouns, relative pronouns, which for things and for animals. Second, we use what for people. We normally ask the question, who are they? Who am I? Who is she? Who is he? Who are they? So who will be the relative pronouns for people. Okay, who. Third one, we use blah 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 for places. So when we want to ask people for the location, they are the location or the places, we use the word where. Where are they? Where are they going? But this is the relative pronoun, so we'll find out later. But for places, we will use where for the relative pronouns. The fourth one, we use blah 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 to indicate possession. So we have used who, which, where. So the last one will be whose. And what is it? Whose is a word to indicate possession, means it belongs to who. Okay, it belongs to which person, which people. Okay, all right. So relative pronouns. Where does it stand? Where does it stand? Okay. Learn this box, another learn this box. Defining relative clauses. A defining relative clause comes immediately after a noun and tell us which person, thing or place where we are talking about. It can be in the middle or at the end of a sentence. We do not put a comma before the clause, alright? Just like this. She is a nurse. She's the nurse who looks after my mother. So, if we take this as a shortened sentence. So, if we put the longer sentence, it will be, she is a nurse. She looked after my mother. So, right? So we have shortened it into she is the nurse who looks after my mother. So looks after my mother is another clause. Alright? So she's the nurse. Okay, the nurse. Nurse is the person, to talk about the person. So we use who. Alright? We use who. And it stands between the two clauses. Alright? She's the nurse. Looks after my mother. Then we'll put the defining relative clauses. Alright? Defining relative clause. We'll put who. Also, the second sentence tells you that the farm where my cousin picks fruit is enormous. So this time the relative clause stands after the noun of the first clause. The farm is the noun. The farm is talk about the place where people work. So where, we'll put where for the relative clause. The farm, this is a shortened sentence already. If we want to put it longer, it will be the farm is enormous. The farm, my cousin picks fruit on the farm. Alright? The farm is enormous. My cousin picks fruit on the farm. So it's long, you know. So we have shortened it into the farm where my cousin picks fruit. Where my cousin picks fruit is enormous. Okay? So we have read through the two learn this boxes, and now we will start doing the exercise. It is the first exercise, the exercise number 3. What is it? We'll be right back after this break. Remember to review first, okay? Review first, then we will start doing the exercises, okay? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the next part of the show.